Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Oh my goodness, when I say as soon as the Christmas stuff goes out, the stores start to fill up with people. It was absolutely insane today. Everywhere I went to Fred Meyer, Joann's, Target, absolutely insane. And it was noon. And usually Fred Meyer isn't usually busy at that time. That's why I go on Fridays at noon, because nobody's there. Maybe everybody is feeling a little bit more in the Christmas spirit. And there was a bunch of deals and sales, and it was really hard not to buy everything. I did get new slippers. I'm really guilty about it, but they're so comfy. They're cute. I think they're gonna be, I kind of already have house slippers. So these will be maybe like my house slash go outside slippers, so it doesn't really matter. We have hardwood floors, so I don't really mind if, I don't know. But with that being said, I did go grocery shopping, and then I also did get a little bit of Christmas decorations. So I want to put all those out now. It's not much. I can't really afford that much, unfortunately. It is more of a accumulation for me. So, whatever I buy this year will go into next year, and whatever I buy next year, it'll just keep building and building. So this is my very first year basically decorating for Christmas, because we have our house now. I did have a few things that my mom gave me and a few things that I bought for my apartment, but there wasn't a lot of space in my apartment, so it was basic things like a soap dispenser and towels, stuff like that. I did get a few, not a lot, but a few fun things. So I kind of wanted to put them up and put them out together. I feel like I got a lot just because I spent a lot of money. But then again, I haven't taken everything out of the bags either. And so once I take everything out of the bags, it's gonna be like, oh wow, I only got 5 things. It's not a lot, but I spent a lot of money. Let's get this little Christmas decorating going. So we'll first start off with the things I already have had, like these little town things I put on my cabinet, and then this is actually a towel, but I thought it would be cute as like a mini table runner. And then this little house town thing, and I already have some lights up as well. I love the look of the lights above the curtains. It just looks so cute to me. And then what I got at Hobby Lobby, I think it was Joann's. I got this really cute little, I don't know what you call this, not a wreath, but just a garland maybe. And it was covered in snow. It's a little messy, but I had to obviously dust first, or I just kind of wiped it down with a wet paper towel. And then I thought it would look absolutely adorable if I were to hang the little garland over this TV stand and put up a few decorations as well. So that's what I did. This garland did make a little bit of a mess on my TV stand. I was gonna wipe off all of the excess snow bits that fell off, but then I decided, you know what, I think it's really cute, especially with the little decorations that I put up, all of them involving snow, so I just decided to keep it on there. And then the next thing I think I got this at Fred Meyer. It was actually really, really cheap. It was probably only $10, and I decided that would be the perfect spot to put it over the TV, and I think it looks super, super cute, and I hope it looks straight. Maybe not from this angle, but it did to me once I stood back and looked at it. And then this next thing is a little table runner. I've never gotten a table runner before, and so I was really, really wanting one, and I thought this table runner was absolutely adorable. I have never been obsessed with plaid up until I moved into this house. I don't know what it is, but Christmas plaid, and I kind of look like I'm wearing plaid right now too, which is kind of funny. But the Christmas plaid is actually just, it's so adorable. And I also got these little trinket things at Joann's. I think they were really cheap, probably only $1 or $2. And it came in a pack of 4, so I put 2 on the table, and then I put the other 2 on the little TV stand, and I moved little Santa over to the right, and I put these little decorations there, and I thought it looked super, super cute. And you see the little snow on the TV stand? It just brought everything together. I'm so happy with it. And then I got these blue lights. I think I need to get maybe 2 more packs though, because one, I think it was 50 or 60 lights. It was definitely not enough to reach to droop down on the other side, and it also didn't really look like it was lit up if you stood back from it and looked at it, and I want it to look really lit up there, so I'll probably have to get a couple more packs of lights, but that's okay because lights are pretty cheap at Target. And then I'm also obsessed with these little window stickers. I don't know what it is. I mean, they are a little childish, but something about childish Christmas decorations just makes me super happy, and it makes me feel like it's Christmas time. And I was waiting to get these Christmas ones to take the Halloween ones off so I can use the little plastic sleeve that they came in, because I didn't want to just throw them in a bag and have them get all stuck together. And so I just waited in order to get these little Christmas ones so I could use the sleeve for it. And I thought these little window stickers, I don't know what, they're just so cute, and they make me so happy because I would say every day I'm in the kitchen, I'm doing dishes, I'm cleaning, I'm cooking, and so just to look out the window and see these stickers is just amazing. Hello everybody, it is now a couple days later. It is Monday. So over the weekend I was able to get a couple more little decorations, Christmas decorations, and Hobby Lobby was doing like a 60% off sale, and I got some pretty cute stuff. I think this was $3, and so it was 60% off, and so whatever that is, like $1 something. But it is absolutely so cute, and it just sits right here on my mantle. Really considered a mantle. It's the TV center thingy, but I call it mantle. And then I also got this really cute Santa. Oh my gosh. I actually didn't like it at first, or I didn't really notice it. I'm not saying I didn't like it, but I didn't notice it. And then Nick was like, oh my god, that's so cute. And so I just fell in love with it after he said that. But it's like this little ceramic Santa, and I think that was $10. I forget. I know it wasn't any more than $20 with the discount. It's absolutely adorable. And then the last thing I got, I think that's all I got, were those 3 things. Oh, I also got tinsel for our tree that we might not have room for. We'll see. I got this really cute, I'm obsessed with these little like sack stuffed animals. They have beads in there, and I mean, it's just the cutest little snowman ever. They had so many cute things there. Hobby Lobby is a little expensive, but since the sale, it was way more affordable. I have very minimal decorations. I don't have much. I don't have a lot, but the things that I do have are amazing, and they make me really happy, and yeah, they're super cute. So today is a different day. I think I said that already, and I plan on possibly going outside. I am absolutely burning up in here. It's probably around 80, 85 in the house because of the fire, and I'm sweating a lot right now. I'm really hot. It's super warm. I love it when I'm just kind of sitting and not doing much. But now I'm gonna start doing a couple of things, and as soon as I got up and showed you guys those things, I started sweating a little bit. So I want to go head outside and I want to see how much I can do out there. There's a few things I want to get done. I want to sweep our little patio in the backyard, maybe the front yard too, if I get to that. And then just clean up a little bit. I possibly want to water my fuchsia because it hasn't rained here in a little while again. It's been absolutely beautiful. It's been freezing, but it's been super, super nice and beautiful. So I haven't really been taking advantage of this really sunny and beautiful weather. It's not warm, but what I really should be doing is getting out there and trying to take apart my little garden beds. And I think I have decided that I want to, with the cinder blocks, make a couple of garden beds out of them, but instead of having 3 blocks stacked, I want to do just one. And so then I would get a little bit more out of that. And then I also, on top of that, want to make the wooden garden beds like I kind of initially planned on doing. There are also the fall garden containers. I gotta go outside, I am hot. There are the fall garden containers that, there's 3 of them that I didn't dump, so I'm probably gonna dump those in the garden beds. I'm not really planning on doing a whole lot because I know taking out a lot of those rocks is not gonna be very fun. And I really don't want to do much of it today, but I would rather do it in really, really cold, sunshiny weather rather than really cold and rainy weather and getting wet and stuff. I'm gonna head out there and kind of just clean up a little bit. And there's a tarp out there that's covering a spot. It's like a dirt spot that I think a neighborhood cat was going to the bathroom and burying it and acting as a litter box. I think there was sand in there, and so he was thinking that it was a litter box that he can use. And then the dogs were digging it up and eating it, and it's just a big mess. So Nick threw a tarp over it so that, you know, we wouldn't really have to pick up the poop. But when I get out there, I'll have to see what I need to do. I don't know. I might just put the little cinder blocks down, squaring off that area with some cinder blocks, and throw in some dirt in there. But we'll see. So I did end up watering my fuchsia. It hasn't rained here in a little while, so it probably was needing a good little drink of water. I still had a pumpkin, and these are all the pumpkins that I grew in my garden, and I think they're still pretty festive. I feel like November and December is still pumpkin-y, and it's still considered fall, so I just decided to put them on my little table. And then I also decided to go ahead and water my compost again. And then I started to sweep this little patio because we did have a windstorm, and then with everybody tracking all this dirt and grass and leaves and sticks, I really felt like I needed to clean that off. And I'm so glad that I did that because it looks so much better. Even when I look out the window, it just looks so much better. And then this little cord was attached to the wall, and I didn't really want to get it wet if it decided to rain. Nick just got a smoker, a Traeger, and so that's why that was plugged in. And then this is my dogs playing in the leaves. They were really happy to kind of just hang outside because we haven't really hung outside since summer, and so they were kind of wanting to get some of those little zoomies out. This here is my raspberry plant I didn't plant. I did transplant it though, and I want to see if it will bear fruit next year. So I'm gonna have to transplant it once again because I want to redo these garden beds. Here are the garlic that I planted, and I think they're doing really well. And this is where I squared off my fall garden, and I used these little gate things I got at the Dollar Tree. They're not like crazy good quality or anything, but I still think they're cute, and they kind of keep the dogs out of my flowers. And then I went ahead and And with these little fall containers, there was 3 of them that I hadn't dumped out, and I decided to dump these out and clean it up a little bit. I just dumped it into my existing garden beds, and I'll deal with the deal with the dirt later once I get my garden beds remade and done and everything. And I had so many leaves in my backyard, I decided to grab some of these leaves and cover the dirt that is homing my garlic. I thought maybe, you know, it wouldn't be so bad. I feel like it would give some garlic and the dirt a little bit of nutrients from these leaves and protect that dirt a little bit. So hopefully that will benefit from that. And then here are the containers. I just set them aside until I have time to deal with them. And then here are the little gate thingies. I ended up putting them back here and putting them back in the grass because they were over by my garden beds, and I wanted to put them back here to make it look a little bit more complete. And they stuck a lot better in the grass. There's just too many rocks in the dirt. They just didn't want to stick down there. And they're a little flimsy, so they bent really easy. But here's that tarp I was talking about. We did put little blocks on top of the tarp because it was blowing around in the wind. And this is the dirt patch that I was telling you guys about. There's some sand in there, and a cat was using it, and there was just poop, and I told Nick, do something about it or I will, basically. And so his fix was to throw a tarp over it, and hey, it worked because the dogs aren't no longer eating the poop. So that means I have to go in there and kind of square it off so they won't eat the poop in here anymore. Well, they haven't in a while since that tarp has been down. But I did decide to go ahead and square off this little area with the cinder blocks. And I think this area will be maybe a flower garden bed. I haven't really decided. But I do want to use these blocks to my advantage because we have so many. And after this block, I decided to be done because my brother called me and had some questions about our little gathering this weekend, and so I just talked to him for a little bit, and then I decided to go inside and make dinner, and dinner was absolutely amazing. I homemade some biscuits, and then I made some, well, actually, Nick took over the sausage, but I think he overcooked it just a little bit because it was all crunchy, but he still enjoyed it. And I made some gravy, so we had biscuits and gravy, and I just had the gravy. And then I also steamed some veggies and made some amazing potatoes. I threw a little bit of beef bouillon. That's my secret. It's so good. And also threw some onions in there. And then here is the gravy. I just made 2 packets and then split them up once the gravy was done cooking, just to avoid, less dishes. And then threw the meat in his, and then I kept mine, meatless. And then here was the finishing dinner. It was so good. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.